Hi, I'm April Murphy, here at Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. In an extraordinary piece of groundbreaking news, it appears that the thrilling climax to the Six Nations, the Ireland-Wales game here in Cardiff, may have to be replayed. In this special ESN report, we investigate irregularities in the size of the pitch, which were exposed by a Welsh whistleblower. We talk to the groundskeeper at the centre of the allegations. We interview a referee for the Welsh Rugby Union, who is officiating at the Grand Slam decider, and we get the latest from the IRB on this oval-shaped bombshell. There's been much media speculation as to why Gavin Henson, the long-range kicking specialist, declined to take that last-minute penalty. He said he just wasn't into it, but we reveal the shocking truth. Henson, who's known for his bat-like depth perception, must have smelt a rat, and now we know why. European Sports News received an anonymous phone call on Monday night stating that the goals at either end of the pitch had been pushed back by 2 metres. 2 metres which would prove crucial in the result of the epic finale. Earlier today I spoke to our groundskeeper at Millennium Stadium. So David, can you explain to us why the goalposts were moved?
Well, we have a different setup for each match, really. Different for football, different for rugby. And we thought that with a fitter team and Gavin's long-range ability with the boot, we thought a longer pitch would suit the boyos. But is there not a standard pitch size you have to adhere to? It's different for anything, really. I mean, we had a Bryn Terfel concert the week before, and when we laid the pitch, we didn't think anybody would notice and didn't think it was very important, really.
I'm now joined by Jonathan Mason, who was a referee from the Welsh Rugby Union at the big game last weekend. What are the regulations for the size of the pitch for a Six Nations match?
Well, for Six Nations games, the pitch should be no less than 90 metres long and no more than 100 metres long. But after analysing tape from last weekend's game, it appears that the pitch is 4 metres longer than what it should be.
But who is responsible for ensuring that the size of the pitch adheres with the Six Nations rules?
Well, the home team is responsible for providing a pitch of the correct size. Generally, it is marked up at the first game, and then it is thought that the pitch stays the same generally through the whole campaign.
There's suggestions that a Welsh groundkeeper altered the length of the pitch. What would you say to that?
Well, that's clearly an issue for the game's authorities. Clearly, we can't have rogue employees undermining the spirit of the game. Obviously, that's Martin Johnson's job.
In terms of the match itself, what does this all mean?
Well, no doubt the Welsh Rugby Union have got grounds for appeal, because if the pitch had been at the regulation size, then obviously that penalty, no doubt about it, would have gone over. Obviously, that is something now for the IRB to look at.
With all fingers pointing to the IRB, we got in touch with their headquarters in Dublin. A spokesperson refused to appear in this programme, but did email us the following. The IRB is aware that there were irregularities relating to the measurements of the pitch at Millennium Stadium on March 21st. Upon completing our investigation, we will release another statement. When asked about a replay, they said, according to the tournament rules, in the event that the pitch was deliberately marked out in an incorrect specification, the losing team could request that the match be replayed. Of course, these developments could have huge repercussions. For example, Irish bookmaker Paddy Power paid out $1.3 million to Irish supporters after the game. Earlier on today, I asked Paddy what would happen if the match had to be replayed.
Well, April, as you know, this is completely unprecedented, and we are waiting on the IRB's official decision on this, but it does look likely that the match will have to be replayed. And if that's the case, I'm afraid we're going to have to ask all our punters for the money back.
That's it for now. We'll have more on this story in the near future. Keep your eyes on ESN.